Hello, my beautiful soul friend. Today I want to talk about perspective. I started a little bit the other day with the voice note here. But what is a perspective? How do we even know what our perspectives are? And this is where we need to observe ourselves and get used to coming into the space of asking ourselves, like, why do I do this? Why do I feel like this? Like all the curiosity, all the questions that you can get yourself, the better. Because when we have that observation point of view for ourselves, we can start seeing what our perspectives are. So a perspective is what we believe to be true. So how do you see the world? What do you feel is true and false? What do you see other people do and you're like, oh my God, how can they do that? This is perspective. And in this world, there is no right or wrong perspective. It's objective. It's like we all have different perspective on things, and they come from our stories and our traumas and our parents, but they also come from our Enneagram type. And I'm not going to talk too much about the Enneagram here, but we can use the Enneagram types to get a clue about what our perspectives are and why we have these perspectives. Because we are also creating perspectives and certain ways of seeing life, like angles of seeing life, to support us in our growth towards our wisdom. So we are all here because we have this amazingly powerful gift. You have a powerful gift that you are put on earth to share with everyone else. And you're also given a set of perspectives, a set of stories that can help you promote that gift and share it and be inspiring. Because you need to see the world in a specific way in order for you to make use of your gift. So a good thing is, if you don't know your perspectives, or if you want to have inspiration or clues, you could go read about the Enneagram types, where I would be able to support you. If you go find your Enneagram type, I would love to hear from you. You can always reach out to me. Send me a private message here or find me on Instagram, and let's have a chat about what your Enneagram type is. On my website, I write a little bit about the Enneagram, so it would be possible for you, I think, to recognize yourself in one or more of the types. And then from there, I can help you get the clarity of what perspectives you then have if you're completely lost. Maybe you also just or curious. Maybe you already have a really observative way of seeing yourself, and you already have a lot of insight about how you see the world. But sometimes when we get into our mind and we see the world in a certain way, then our system look to have these stories right. This is the same thing as if you're pregnant, suddenly you see pregnant women all everywhere. If you just bought a new car and it's a Mercedes, then suddenly you see exactly that car, Mercedes, everywhere. And you'll be like, oh my God, everyone just bought the car. No, now you see this. This is the perspective that you're having. And now you're seeing that because you're putting all your energy in it. And that's big in your life right now. So we can control these kind of perspectives. But what's dangerous about it is when we get fixed into our perspective, when we start thinking that our perspectives and our way of seeing the world is fixed and there is only one truth. So we can feel that one truth and one perspective, one story is true because it's aligning with the feelings that we're having inside. So we're having the feelings and we're having a mind that is searching for the story, and then we find a perspective that is matching the two. So in that moment, that perspective is true, but another perspective can be as true. So we are moving our focus inside of our brain when we open up our mind, we are basically opening up our brain to use more capacity of our brain when we start searching for other perspectives. So this task for this voice note would be to look for where are you getting stuck? Like which areas in your way of seeing the world can you see that you're very stubborn or that you are very like, that is right? There's a huge potential when we look into these areas and force ourselves or ask for help to see another perspective. And a more perspective, like everything is relative, right? So when we allow more perspectives, we become flexible in our mind and we become available to see all the different possibilities a situation can hold, not just only one. We can be able to change throughout the day and the month and the years and in our entire life, which is accordingly to where we are in life and our emotional state of like what is happening in our emotions. And in that way, we also become available for being present to see the opportunities that are right in front of us. The more we get stuck on one perspective, stuck in our personality, stuck in our vision, the more we lock ourselves away from what is available for us right now in front of us. So, journal out, write all the perspectives where you can see that you are stuck and where it's really difficult for you to find another story. And usually it's something about like other people or you. So you could be the personality that turn things inwards and then it's like, I'm always like this. It's usually very negative, but for some types in the Enneagram, like me, I'm type 7, I'm overly positive. So for me, it's like, I'm really good at this. What if I'm not? Okay, what if I could actually get better? What if if I take the everything is relative and compare myself to someone that is better, then I'm not good. So let's challenge our mindset. Let's challenge these perspectives and stories that we're having because they're locking us up. If you are curious about your Enneagram type, reach out to me. Go first read on my website, humannextlevel.com/Enneagram, or just click on Enneagram when you get in there. Read about the types. Find out like 1, 2, or 3 types that you feel like, oh, this could be me. And then reach out to me. And I would love to have a chat about what you see yourself having perspectives supporting you in because of your type. And I can also support you in seeing these perspectives more clearly.